Hello everyone, this is JacQuene Rainey and this is my Project 1 PowerPoint presentation. The peer-reviewed research article that I chose is entitled Educational Technology and Its Effective Use, and the author of this article is Rhonda Puckett. And this article is talking about how the use of technology in the classroom, how it's becoming more and more prevalent, and the age group that was targeted for this research was K through 12. In this article, the author is trying to determine if technology integration is better preparing students for continuing their education in college or for future careers. And also, the research shows that technology can play an important part in the learning community. And when we're talking about technology, we're talking about cameras, interactive whiteboards, tablets, laptops, and other various methods of technology that can be used to enhance the learning process. Some of the questions um, posed in this article are: what subject areas can technology successfully be integrated into? Is technology an effective source of individualized instruction to create a successful learning atmosphere? And what types of technology are most effective in educational settings? And in this article, Ms. Puckett, she uses the research of several other authors. And so at the end of my presentation, I do have a reference list of all those authors, but I will also make mention of them throughout the duration of this PowerPoint presentation. In this article, we will find that the integration of technology helps to promote student participation, their cognitive ability. It helped to increase their problem solving skills, better collaboration, and authentic assessment. And so we're going to touch briefly on each of these areas. So we'll start with student participation. According to Courts and Tucker, they stated that technology may not necessarily have a direct impact on the academic success of students, but in their findings, they did determine that multimedia activities did improve student engagement by addressing the various learning styles of students, incorporating video technology, television-based videos, internet stream videos, or video conferencing. And those are different ways that you can reach the visual learners. Um, it helps them to comprehend difficult concepts better, helps to improve assessment outcomes. According to Lim, Pellet, and Pellet, it's also a way to create engaging learning scenarios that helps to promote critical thinking and creativity, and it also helps those hands-on learners instead of simply having students participate as a bystander. Okay, Levine, Court, and Davies said that the technology integration, it helped to maintain students' interests, and that was caused them to have a positive effect. How the student pays attention, the notes that are taken for class is improved. It also has a positive effect on students' behavior because when they are more engaged, there are fewer classroom disruptions. And we know that classroom disruption takes away from the learning process. And so, with fewer classroom disruptions, the teacher is able to cover more material, and in turn, that helps to increase student success. The incorporation of For the cognitive ability, it helps to incorporate gaming systems. If any of you have ever taken part or participated in a game with the Nintendo Wii, then you know how interactive that game can be. And so some of the schools incorporated the Nintendo Wii in PE, or the physical education, and that helped to draw students into participating like never before. And so students are more engaged. They're likely to see the importance of physical fitness through the games, such that you can play with the Wii, like Wii Sports, Sonic at the Olympic Games, according to Maldonado. And then also with the cognitive ability, not only just with gaming systems, but also intellectual games, games such as Big Brain Academy. And those are types of games that can help challenge students to various math and higher order thinking skills. And in some of those gaming, those intellectual games, that the difficulty level goes up as you reach a certain level. And so that continues to build on their cognitive development. And then also you have your different education applications such as your iPad, your tablets, and those can offer individualized instruction and immediate feedback to increase students' problem solving skills. According to Pellet and Pellet again, that implementing digital video technology, it helps to create engaging learning scenarios for students. It helps to promote critical thinking and creativity. According to Pilgrim, they define collaboration as building a partnership among peers in order to gain knowledge of a subject area. And so the use of online technology helps to do that. It helps to provide those opportunities that students can collaborate together through the use of Google Docs or wiki platforms, in where a student may not have felt comfortable in the traditional setting and sharing information and being vocal. Then these online platforms allow them that opportunity to be more sharing and to take part in collaborative activities. According to Courts and Tucker, the use of audio technology such as voiceovers, Skype, it allows students to collaborate with their peers on cooperative assignments or contact their teachers, question regarding homework. And we can attest to the use of online technology in this course, how we can contact our instructor, how we are able to utilize the YouTube videos to share information with our fellow students. And so the online technology is a good tool to use for collaboration. And then utilizing WebQuest, it promotes critical thinking, cooperative learning, and authentic assessment. The use of WebQuest in student blogging. WebQuest is designed so that students remain engaged and successful with their assignments. According to Courts and Tucker, student blogging encourages students to reflect on what they're learning and then to report on the class blogs. It encourages interaction among their peers and creates a more successful and rigorous learning atmosphere. And so we've seen the benefits of integrating technology and how it can be effective and how it can be effectively used in the classroom. So just want to talk briefly about some of the factors that can hinder the effectiveness of technology implementation. For one, funding. According to Clark and Zaccarel, uh, lack of funds can be a major setback for trying to implement technology. We know that in education, budgets are important. Funds are always being reallocated from one area to another, and sometimes that causes administration to use funds in other ways other than using technology. And so, without the funding for technology, then there's no opportunity to integrate it into the classroom. Teacher usage. According to Courts and Tuckett, it's important that educators make time to incorporate technology into the classrooms. And so if they are not going to use it, then you can't have true effective integration. You have to have buy-in from the teachers and so they can see the benefits of integrating technology in the classroom. Teacher training. Yes, they must be properly trained on how to create a digital video, what materials to use and how to use them according to Jenkinson. We all know the importance of being properly trained, and that's not only with integrating technology, that's with any aspect of learning. Teacher perceptions, according to Chin, Lu, and Chin, there are a lot of teachers that are apprehensive regarding the integration of technology, and most are not opting to implement it. And that could be because maybe it takes them outside their comfort zone. They may not see the benefits of it, or they just may have the wrong perception about integrating. Some teachers may be old school and they just want to do things the long way instead of trying to take a shortcut. But if the teachers are apprehensive and not enthusiastic about implementing technology, then it kind of puts them at a disadvantage with some of their peers because they may not have the same exposure as their colleagues may have. And so, teacher preparation, and just like with anything else, according to Mitchell, you have to be prepared. Say, for instance, carrying out a web quest activity, it requires planning, preparation, behind the scenes work. Before anything can be presented to students effectively, you have to have proper preparation, and that's not only with technology, but that's with any aspect of teaching. And so, in conclusion, we can gather from this article that the evidence did determine that technology can be highly effective, and that also educators should be trained efficiently and should be well prepared in the integration of technology into their classroom. And in my opinion, I do believe that technology can be effective for usage in the classroom. It can help to reach those students that have different learning styles, and also it can help them to become more engaged in activities. A couple of years ago, I just started using Facebook and Twitter. Those are forms of social media. I did not have a Facebook page, but at work, our institution, we started being a little bit more open in social media and marketing our institution through the usage of social media. And so I had never felt the need to use Facebook or Twitter, but I can see the benefits of how it has helped to reach different audiences. The younger person, the younger individual who's always on social media. And so I definitely feel that technology, if used the right way, that it can definitely be a benefit to students and in helping them in their learning. I stated earlier that I was going to list the different references that Ms. Puckett incorporated into her research. And of course, time will not permit going through these, but I do want you to see that presentation. And of course, my source came from the ERIC database, and this is a journal research article from Ms. Rhonda Puckett, The Educational Technology and Its Effective Use. And I hope that you have gained some useful knowledge from this presentation, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed presenting it. Thank you.